Hello, welcome to the third video in the Jonas and the Against Malaria Foundation series. In this video I would like to talk about things that have impressed me since I started working. And mostly this has to do with people globally and their fight against malaria. For example, there has been a net distribution in Uganda recently, and we got a picture and a video of one person on a motorcycle who strapped about 5 bales of nets on this motorcycle, that's like 150 kilograms of mosquito nets, and drove them to a nearby village. And just after he started driving, because it's the rainy season, there was this downpour of rainfall. So the guy on his motorbike drives for an hour or so to get to the village and remove his mosquito nets. And it's this kind of dedication, this kind of people that with many challenges and with little resources do amazing work. Especially as I sit comfortably in front of my computer screen, that's really impressive to me. But there are examples from the IT domain as well. For example, I've been having a conversation with an IT person from a partner organization in Congo, who explained to me their database schema that they use to store data for the post-distribution monitoring surveys. These are the surveys that are done 9 months and 18 months and 27 months after distribution to check whether nets are still there. And so we have this really technical conversation about their database schema that they use to store this data. And it really felt to me like a discussion with another engineer that I had at Google or with some of my colleagues at AMF. So this was a really intelligent, tech-savvy person. And at the end of the conversation, he casually mentions that he has to sign off because their 3 hours of electricity and internet access per day are almost over. And I was so flabbergasted. And it just felt so crazy that he was doing this quality work in such challenging circumstances. And I think the third example is the youth. I think in many of the countries that have a high burden of malaria, the young people have discovered that they have the most at stake and they're ready to put in their weight to fight. For example, there's been a survey recently done by an organization called World Malaria, and they found that 61% of the young people believe that they're going to be the generation that ends malaria. And I find this really cool, really encouraging. With that, I want to close and just say that tomorrow is the World Malaria Day. There's a bunch of really interesting events that are happening, and so I'm going to put some links in the video description below, so check those out if you're interested. For example, there's a free premiere of a movie called The Fever, which is about malaria, and yeah, if you're interested in that, check out the links below. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video as well of Jonas and the Against Malaria Foundation.